Hey there. If you're gearing up for an interview as a zoology teacher, you've come to the right place. In this video, we'll dive into some common interview questions and how to tackle them with confidence and ease. Let's get started with our first question, focused on how you approach assessments in your teaching. So, could you share how you've adapted your assessment methods to better evaluate students' understanding of zoological concepts? This question explores your ability to tailor assessments to diverse learning styles and incorporate innovative techniques for evaluating student comprehension. Here are a few ways you might approach this question. Think about specific assessment methods that cater to different learning styles. Discuss how you've integrated technology or hands-on activities in your assessments. Share any adjustments you've made based on student feedback or learning outcomes. Highlight your use of formative assessments for ongoing evaluation. Explain how you ensure assessments align with learning objectives in zoology. Let's look at an example answer to see how this might come together.
I've incorporated both project-based assessments and traditional quizzes to give students multiple ways to demonstrate their understanding. For example, I use digital platforms for quizzes and hands-on dissections for practical evaluations. After receiving feedback that my assessments were too challenging, I started using more formative techniques like group discussions and concept mapping. This allows me to gauge their understanding throughout the course, not just at the end.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for Zoology Teacher. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Can you tell us about a time when you worked with colleagues from different specializations on a zoology project? How did you ensure effective collaboration? This question assesses your teamwork skills and your ability to collaborate with diverse professionals in a zoology context. To tackle this question effectively, consider these pointers. Identify a specific project where you worked with a diverse team. Explain your role and how you interacted with others. Highlight the communication strategies you used to ensure everyone was on the same page. Mention any tools or methods that facilitated collaboration. Share the outcome of the project and what you learned from the experience. Now, let's see how you might structure your response.
During a project to study local wildlife, I collaborated with ecologists and marine biologists. I initiated weekly meetings to discuss our findings and used shared online documents for updates. This kept everyone informed and allowed for effective collaboration. The project culminated in a comprehensive report that enriched our teaching materials.
Could you give an example of a successful zoology curriculum or lesson plan you've developed? What impact did it have on your students? This question seeks to understand your creativity and effectiveness in curriculum development and its impact on student learning. Here are some things to keep in mind when answering this question. Start with a brief overview of the lesson plan's topic and objectives. Highlight any innovative methods or materials you used. Discuss specific strategies you employed to engage students. Mention measurable outcomes or feedback from students. Conclude with how this experience has shaped your teaching philosophy. Let's explore a potential response to this question.
For a unit on mammal diversity, I developed a hands-on project where students created dioramas of different ecosystems. This approach sparked creativity and deepened their understanding of habitats. Feedback showed that 85% of students felt more connected to the material, and the project significantly enhanced their learning experience.
Imagine a student approaches you with feedback that your lectures are too difficult to follow. How would you address their concerns? This question evaluates your responsiveness to student feedback and adaptability in your teaching approach. Consider these steps when framing your answer. Acknowledge the feedback positively and thank the student for sharing. Ask for specific examples of what they found difficult to understand. Offer to clarify concepts during office hours or in a follow-up session. Consider adjusting your teaching methods based on common feedback. Encourage an open dialogue for ongoing feedback from all students. Here's how you might respond to this situation.
Thank you for bringing this up. Could you share which parts were difficult? I'd like to clarify those concepts either in class or during office hours. Your feedback is valuable, and I'll work on providing clearer explanations. I also welcome more questions during lectures to ensure everyone understands.
If you notice a group of students frequently disrupting the class, what steps would you take to manage their behavior effectively? This question examines your classroom management skills and your ability to maintain a conducive learning environment. To effectively address this question, consider these strategies. Observe the group to identify the cause of the disruption. Engage the students with interactive activities to keep them interested. Set clear expectations for behavior and consequences for disruptions. Address the group privately to discuss their behavior and its impact. Encourage positive behavior by acknowledging and rewarding good conduct. Let's go through a possible response to illustrate this approach.
I would start by observing the group to understand why they're disruptive. Then, I'd incorporate more engaging activities to capture their attention. Setting clear expectations for behavior is also crucial. If the disruptions continue, I'd address the group privately to express my concerns and seek their input on improving the classroom environment.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free. Just grab it below.